When God made everything, God said, "It is very good." Now, people began to do awful things, horrible, terrible things. So God decided to send a flood to wash everything clean again. God saw that there was one family, Noah and his wife Naamah, and their 3 sons who had wives. And Noah walked with God. And Noah grew so close to God. And God came so close to Noah that Noah knew what God wanted him to do. God wanted Noah and his family to build a giant boat, an ark. So Noah and his family built the ark. Now, as they built the ark, animals from all over the earth began to come. And 2 by 2, the animals went onto the boat. Now, when Noah and all of the animals and Noah's family were all safely inside of the ark, it began to rain. And the rain started to pour. And the water came up from the earth. And it rained, and it rained. And puddles began to form on the ground. And these puddles soon connected, and the water began to rise. And the rain continued to fall. For 40 days and for 40 nights, the rain fell. And when the creatures and Noah and his family looked out, all they could see is water. But God did not forget Noah and the creatures. And after 40 days, God sent a wind, and the water began to go down. And down and down it went. Now, after a few months, Noah began to wonder if the water was all the way down. So Noah took a dove, and he held it in his hand, and the dove flew here and there, looking. But soon the dove came back. And Noah knew that the water wasn't down quite enough yet. And so he waited for 7 days. And again, Noah took the dove in his hand and he held it up. And the dove flew here and there looking. Only this time, the dove came back with something green and growing in its beak. And Noah knew that the water was down and the green and growing things were growing again. And Noah waited for 7 more days. And again he took the dove and he held it in his hands. And the dove went and it flew here and there. Only this time, the dove did not return. The dove had found a home. So Noah knew that it was time. And after a month, Noah and his family and all of the creatures were able to leave the ark. And Noah and his family and the creatures were so happy to be out of the ark. And they wanted to praise God and tell him how much they loved him and were thankful. So Noah and his family built an altar to God to sing praises and pray and thank God for all that he had done for them. And when God saw this, God sent a sign. He sent a giant bow in the sky. Now our room is far too small for a real rainbow. God sent a rainbow to remind us that never again would he send a flood to destroy the earth. Now I wonder, what part of this story did you like the best? I wonder what part of the story you think is the most important. I wonder what part of this story is just for you today. Enjoy your wondering.